the dowry is that the father pays a groom a sum of money to then take care of his daughter. To
literally take your daughter off his hands.
Yeah, so that now you can take care of my daughter.
Right. Mine is a little note on the state of marriage in the United States.
Give it to me.
Okay.
I hope it's dismal.
It is. Marriage rates are plummeting.
I don't know why I said that. I think just to make me feel better about having divorced parents.
I mean, well, yes, we know that marriage rates are plummeting. Like, people are not getting married at the same frequency. We're getting married a lot older. We also know divorce rates are wildly high. Like, you're not special.
Yeah, no, they've always been like 50%. And so what now?
I think they're even higher.
Right.
But last July, one of the Ohio Senate candidates, J.D. Vance, warned a conservative think tank about a civilizational crisis marked by the declining marriage and birth rates promoted by the childless left.
The left!
The liberals are causing us all to be childless and unmarried. Census data shows that these fears for plummeting marriages are somewhat valid. So for Gen Zers, only 29% of 18 to 34-year-olds were married in 2018, compared to 59% in 1978. So that's, what, a 30% decrease?
That's good. That's great. Amazing.
Less people are getting married. Well, it depends who you ask, right? The conservatives are like, no, we need more marriages.
Fuck you, conservatives.
And basically people are saying we're in the middle of a marriage crisis. Oh my God. Are we like nearing the end of marriage in America? But while all of this is happening, reality TV shows about marriage and marriage endgames are becoming increasingly more popular.
Oh, like dating shows.
Exactly. So shows like The Bachelor and even shows like F-Boy Island are designed to, praise long-term relationships and endgame marriages. Mm-hmm. And at first glance, you might be like, well, those shows are so liberal because they're on television and they're young people.
As we know, Netflix hates sex.
But those shows are really, really conservative in terms of their like long-term single partner marriage is the endgame narrative that's being pushed.
Right.
So one study from the data tracking company PeerLogic found that dating viewership for these types of shows spiked during the pandemic, and other genres saw a decline in watching. So we are like craving this marriage content more than ever, but also we're not getting married. So what does that mean then? Like, is this an issue of politics? Probably not, but like what's causing it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
More liberal people speculated that because women are now able to work more, they're less interested in marrying because our desire for marriage or the reason for needing marriage has changed. We don't need the financial security of it all. Still, despite the shrinking numbers in people getting married, the interest in marriage is not declining. So a 2020 survey commissioned by the wedding platform The Knot showed that 80% of Gen Zers and Millennials reported they've spent at least some time imagining their wedding day, and most of them expect to be married within 2 to 5 years. So we're getting married less, but we don't, I know, 2 to 5 years for Gen Zers, but they're older than we think. And also you sometimes don't consider the rest of America. When you think about people, you only think about New York. People get married younger in other states.
Yeah. Tri-state mentality.
Right. And that mood, that ideology matches a 2018 Pew report that found that while people aren't marrying young, nearly 2/3 of millennials still hope to marry someday, and a quarter say they just haven't found what they're looking for.
Yeah, I think people are more interested. They're learning from their parents when there was a 50% divorce rate, and they're like, I don't want to just marry whoever before I'm 30.
Yeah.
I think people are just marrying later.
People are marrying later, and there's more opportunity for young women specifically to find financial success.
Yes.
So some people are like, we're just being too picky, but it's actually that we just have the ability to be more picky now that we're on a more equal playing field. So it's not that we're not interested in marriage. We're just no longer getting married because we have to, basically, to be secure financially or otherwise. Now we're actually looking to get married because of gasp love.
Right. Yeah. I mean, the dowry is that the father pays a groom a sum of money to then take care of his daughter. To literally
take your daughter off his hands.
Yeah. So that now you can take care of my daughter.
Right.
Now,
and some people might say, hey, we don't do dowries anymore. And to that I say, what family pays for the wedding? Women. So it is still very much a practice. Like like I think a lot of people are like, well, dowries don't exist. And it's like, there's still a very gendered like assumption within a marriage structure that holds on to this old tradition of saying, thank you for taking my daughter. Let me cover the expenses.